Hi, my name is José Guedes. I'm Vice President Alliances and Government Affairs for TAP Portugal, and we are an airline based in Lisbon and a proud member of Star Alliance.
Here we are at the IATA AGM in Cape Town. There's a lot of areas of discussion that have happened over the last 2 days, one of them being taxes. What is that like in your country, in Portugal, and do you feel your government supports the aviation sector?
Well, we think so. Although, as you know, we are in a framework, in a European framework, where most of the decisions regarding economic regulation are done at a regional level. But we have been very active with the support of IATA in terms of making our government and our Civil Aviation Authority understand how important is it to have an aviation sector integrated strategy and vision, because we feel that it's only through that integrated vision that the benefits of aviation can result in a catalyzer to the economy in general, and particularly now that we are seeing this economic downturn in Europe in general. We feel that there's much we can contribute in terms of re-energizing the economy, but of course we need also the governments to do their part in terms of improving the infrastructure we do business in and improving the regulatory framework we do business in. And I think that our government is very keen in doing so, but again, with the limitations which derive from the fact that we are in an integrated area called European Union.
How important are airline alliances to you, and which new markets are you looking to expand into this year and going forward in the future?
They're extremely important to a medium-sized carrier like TAP, because of course it would be incredibly expensive for us and probably not profitable to have an extensive network of services reaching every corner of the world. And Star Alliance does give us the opportunity to do that in a very efficient way. So TAP, for instance, has now 25 code shares with a variety of members from Star Alliance, and this allows us to have an improved positioning, market positioning, and also a more product visibility around the world. And of course there are synergies also that derive from the fact that we are active members of Star Alliance, and that contributes to a much stronger product that we can offer to our customers, be it in terms of network, loyalty recognition proposition, sales proposition, and product in general. We're very happy. We've been a member of Star for 8 years now, and we're very, very glad with this complementarity that we receive through the working together within the alliance.
And just lastly, climate change, there was much debate around this yesterday. And what are your thoughts and opinions on this? And do you think IATA is helping to move forward in this area?
Extremely so. IATA was, again, very ahead of time in building an industry four-pillar strategy to deal with emissions coming from aviation. 3 of those pillars have to be conducted in full coordination with regulators and governments. And I'm referring to infrastructure, technology, and operations. We're doing our bit in terms of operations. We are becoming more and more efficient every year. And at the same time, it is very important that governments understand that in terms of technology, there has to be certainty so that manufacturers of both airframes and engines can go ahead and invest in multi-million dollar projects to come up with new solutions in terms of biofuel use and so forth. Now, the market-based measure pillar, which is the one that we are now seeing, developing in terms of discussions at ICAO, is extremely important. And in that matter, IATA was again ahead of time by committing to a carbon neutral growth objective as of 2020. And the way we're doing this is very simple. There is a gap between what members of IATA will be emitting after 2020 and what would be the level of emissions in order to continue what is now the contribution of aviation to climate change. And we have committed to come up with ways of bridging that gap. And of course, this will be done through offsetting, and this will be done totally aligned and totally in tandem with the common but differentiated responsibilities principle, whereby we should treat fast growers in a special way, as we do with early movers, that is, with carriers which have taken steps that have improved and increased their efficiency in terms of emissions.
It sounds like it's an issue that TAP Portugal is taking seriously.
Very seriously indeed, both at operational and at technical sides, and of course we're happy that the European Commission was, let us say, sensible enough to stop the clock. The game isn't over yet. We sincerely hope that instead of having a plethora of contradictory and just opposed policies from a number of members of ICAO, that ICAO will be able to come up and recommend to the states that they follow one single market-based mechanism around the world, or at least a book of rules which will allow aviation to continue its path in growing and emitting less and less.
Thank you very much for talking to Breaking Travel News.
Well, thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much.